So, I'm sitting here in my brother's Dodge trying to figure stuff out. I mean, I'm to the point I don't want turd burglar anymore. Don't get me wrong. I've always wanted a square body and I got one. It's a 79 square body. But when you're 30 miles up in the mountains and about 20 miles from the closest town, how are you going to drive your truck to get gas? I mean, I got all these vehicles sitting here and I can't drive them. I drove the Dodge to the store, but ain't got no gas in it. My truck ain't got no gas in it. I ain't got no gas in it. But in the meantime, breakfast awaits. Well, see what time it is. 11. Lunchtime. I just don't know what to do anymore, honestly, I don't. So I decided I'd jump on the bandwagon of all the videos going around of you don't know how he feels and all that. Well, let's do some adjustments. Because I feel like when somebody finds a good man, and I get it, there's women out there that they go through hell. Guys put them through a lot of shit. Some guys treat them like complete crap. Yo, what's up? My number one commenter, number one fan. How's it going? But like I was saying, I get that women they go through hell because guys treat them like crap. But sometimes there's a point in life where they have to realize not every man's the same. Not every man's there to hurt you. Not every man's there to lie, cheat, leave, whatever they think. Sometimes when you find a good guy and he actually wants to be with you, that's how he feels. That's what he means. I mean, you pour your heart and soul out to somebody and it feels like the good guy always loses in the end. Sometimes it's just that guy's breaking point. Sometimes he just feels like he's done. He wants to give up. He doesn't want to be around anymore. He's tired of bothering people. He's tired of being a burden. It's hard. Yes, it is. I get it. Captain of the Rockies, man. But I think what a lot of women don't understand is there's a lot of guys out there that get hurt the same way too. When I was back in Oregon, I was with a girl named Chantel for a year. I helped her with her child. I helped her throughout her whole pregnancy because her ex was an abusive druggie. I physically watched him hit her before, and I told him, I was like, dude, if I see you lay another hand on her, I'm gonna take you in that bathroom. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you because you do not lay a hand on a woman. And he was like, "Oh, dude, do it. I'll whoop your ass." And I was like, "You might want to get an ambulance waiting." I was like, "I'm old fashioned. I don't lay a hand on a woman unless I'm kissing him." I like your comment, but there's just there's women out there because they got hurt in the past. They think they're gonna get hurt again. But there's points where they just gotta realize that not all guys are the same. There are good guys out there that actually care and they want to be there. And that's me. I'm that good guy. I'm that damn knight in shining armor pulling up to your house with a pretty pink pony saying, you know what? Let's rock this gay rodeo. I'm the goofy ass one that doesn't care if you fart in public. Crop dust a granny at a supermarket or something. Because you know why? It's just a fart. It's just air being released from your colon. And if you hold it in too long, what I found out is apparently if you hold in a fart too long, you know where it goes? Right back up out of your mouth. So if you hold a fart too long, you burp a fart. Like, seriously, that is disgusting to think of. Oh, I'm gonna hold this fart in. Okay, I'm gonna hold it. Hold it. Blech. Okay, I just shit out my mouth. Sorry. But I get it. I mean, life's tough. Sometimes you just gotta realize that living in the past is not easy for you. It's hard, and it makes the future harder. Can you turn dodo into farts? Oh, dude. Trust me, when you fart and laugh, it sounds like a dodo. I'm waiting for my buddy to wake up. Almost frickin' noon. I'm gonna be done with all 12 Coors Lights if he doesn't wake up soon. I want to go bass fishing, dude. I want to break out my old bait caster, toss it in the water, wiggle my worm, and bam, she's on it. But, well, if Turd Burglar had more gas and licensed and legal to drive, and I was legal to drive, I'd drive it. Who am I kidding? I'm not licensed to drive, and I'd still drive it. I'm old fashioned. I think if you know how to drive and you're a good driver, you don't need a piece of plastic to say you can drive. That's just a load of crap, honestly. Seriously, you spend all that money and all that time, and I've been struggling for years to get past their stupid knowledge tests so I can actually get my license and drive, and I'm still stuck with this piece of crap. Oregon ID. You know why? Because I failed the permit test over and over again because of stupid trick questions. I missed 7 questions one day when I went in. I was like, yay, I'm super stoked. I just passed. I'm getting my license. Get up to the counter, the lady's like, no, you failed. I was like, well, fuck you too then. Sorry for my language, but when you fail a test over and over again, it sucks. Like, bad. Especially when it's a knowledge test and you're trying to get your license and you fail like 5, 6 times. You're like, okay, well, I gotta stop, otherwise I just can't get my license. Larry the Cable Guy? Okay. I've heard that multiple times. And the other day in Winco, because of my new hairdo, I had it all spiked because I'm doing the military or Black Ops style mohawk. I had this really nice veteran come up to me. He's like, you look so familiar. I was like, I do? Yeah, I know somebody that you look just like. Do you know that Eddie Hall guy? I'm like, yeah, I know Eddie Hall. He's a beast. He's like, you look just like him. Minus he has less facial hair, but when I spike this up, I could see it. I mean, I've gotten Larry the Cable Guy, I've gotten Eddie Hall. I want to spike it and just wait for someone to be like, you look like the character off of Call of Duty Black Ops. That's why I got the inspiration for the haircut, Black Ops. But I wanted to make this stream to let other guys know out there. If you're one of the good guys and you treat women like royalty and you don't lay a hand on them, you don't hurt them, you don't leave them, you actually treat them like they matter, welcome to the club. I'm going to make a club just for the good guys. Call it the Good Guy Clan, where all the good guys get together, we sit around a bonfire, and we drink Coors Light. Because you know what? In the end, the good guys are always going to get hurt, and it seems like we can never be happy. No matter how hard we try, no matter what we do. Think everything's going good, and it just turns out the same. I've been through it multiple times, like I was saying. My ex Chantel, I was with her for a year. She left me because I wouldn't have sex with her after she just had stitches and just got out of the hospital. My ex Jenna, we were together, would have been going on 10 or 11 years, I think. Going on 11 at least. But she broke up with me over the stupidest freaking reason ever. She broke up with me because apparently I spent too much money on my truck trying to get it running. Not my fault. My buddy came to help me because the rocker arms, there was like 4 of them on the driver's side that snapped off, or didn't snap off, but weren't tightened down because somebody stripped them. They put nuts and bolts and crap in it to space it out. The other side, they weren't even on. So I had to try to fix that. And my buddy, I get it, he was trying to be nice and help me out, but I told him, if you're going to go to the hardware store and get bolts for the heads, don't run stainless. Stainless is weak. So he comes back with a bunch of stainless steel bolts, nuts, and washers. And he puts the rocker arms on. I'm like, okay, this ain't going to last long, I know it. I drove my truck to the car wash for the first time. Snap. All 4 rocker arms on the driver's side sheared right off, right to the block. Or not to the block, right to the head. So I tried drilling them. I got two of them out. One was so stuck I wallered out the hole, so I couldn't rethread it or anything without having to run a bigger bolt, which would have thrown it off balance. So instead of fighting that, I got a hold of my brother when I was still in Oregon. I got a hold of my brother Julian that was here in Washington. He sent me a set of heads, and I already had the rocker arms and stuff because I ordered them off eBay, pre-owned or new. Ordered brand new ARP head bolts, got all the gaskets and stuff. I ripped the motor apart, put brand new heads on it, put brand new head gaskets on it, stayed out there until midnight, torquing them down and stuff, using liquid Teflon for the bolts so they didn't leak. I got that sucker running, driving, sound like a beautiful beast, like a straight monster. Dual straight pipe cherry bomb exhaust, 5.0 automatic. The only issue I had to fix on it is the transmission leaked a little bit, which I already had the transmission filter in the back seat. I just had to put it on, and I never had the time because I was too busy working on the motor. But she got irritated with me because I was out there working on the truck, the only vehicle that actually ran on the property, because everything else is broke down. And it's probably still broke down sitting in the driveway. Because I was the only person there that knew how to work on vehicles, because my whole life I've done nothing but work on trucks, cars, race cars, mud trucks. You give me a 350 small block, I can take that thing apart, put it back together. I can follow all the specs and it'd be a brand new motor. Then after she broke up with me, like I went shooting with my buddy as soon as I get home. Wasn't around, so I went to the store, got a soda, and I was like, okay, well, I'll get back and we can watch a movie or something. No. As soon as I left the store, I got a text message. We need to talk. It's like, okay, I'll be there in a minute. And as soon as I walk in that house, not even 30 seconds, I walk in that room, she looks at me dead in the face. As of right now, I'm single. So I started packing my stuff and I got ready to leave, and she's like, you're not going to talk about it? I looked at her in the face. I'm like, what is there to talk about? You made up your mind. You know what you want. I'm not going to sit here and fight for something that's not going to work. So after that happened, I got stuck living in a, 18-foot camp trailer. smoke damage, mold. Hang on, guys, sending a text message. Anyways, back to the story. So after she did that to me, I got stuck living in a camp trailer that had a bunch of smoke damage, had a bunch of mold in it. Like all my stuff that was in the camp trailer when I was staying in it. When I first started sleeping in it, it was in the middle of winter. No heat, no heater. I had an extension cord to charge my phone. The lights didn't work. Only two of the plugins worked. And it sucked. Everything I had was moldy. All my clothes, all my blankets, all my pillows. Then I get a message from an old friend. Well, I thought was an old friend. She can go suck a dick and not talk to me ever again. She wanted me to go to the bar and hang out with her. So I did. My buddy Brian and I went and hung out with her for a little bit. And I started telling her my story and what I've been through. And you know what she did? She let me stay at her house for a week. She wouldn't let me sleep on the couch. I had to sleep in her bed. I had to scratch her back, her arms, her stomach, and whatever all night long. She would not let me sleep on the couch because she said I was acting weird. Every single time I tried to just go sit on the couch and just watch videos on my phone, quit acting weird. Come in here, talk to me. She would not trust me in the apartment by myself without her there, even though my belongings were there, my guns, my sword, my clothes, everything I had. Then finally, one day, she went to go hang out with her friend. And she's like, well, I want you out. So she went and left to go hang out with her friend. I was stuck sitting at a park with my laptop, my cell phone, not knowing when I could even go back there because she wasn't talking. So my sister came and got me. Well, that didn't work out, and I'm not blaming my sister. She was having a kid soon. She needed the extra room. I get that. But last year for me was nothing but hell. Agonizing pain and just constant hell. Breakups, being lied to, possibly cheated on. Because once again, my ex, when she took off to go hang out with her friend that I didn't like, I wasn't a fan of. Because all they ever did was drink and smoke with minors. She went to go stay the night with them and hang out. She came back and was acting really weird, really quiet, wouldn't talk, wouldn't speak. So I had to be the asshole and ask her, what's wrong? What's your deal? Why are you being so distant and quiet? She went like this and showed me her neck. Supposedly she got date raped. She said she doesn't remember anything that happened. She doesn't know what happened. She was sitting there drinking with her friends. Next thing she knows, she woke up with hickeys all over her neck. I was like, that's funny because out of the 9 years I've been with you, every single time I'd even barely touch you, kiss you on the neck or anything, you'd wake up instantly. I was like, so I don't really buy it. I mean, I feel like she was talking to the dude the whole time. She was always on her Snapchat, TikTok, whatever else she has, constantly doing smoking videos and doing cute little pictures and had thousands of followers on Snapchat. So, yeah, I didn't believe it. And I still don't. I think I got lied to and cheated on. Just another situation the good guy got crapped on. And if you guys feel like you're another good guy that's always been hurt and crapped on, be sure to share the stream for me. Because I'm thinking about starting a personal Facebook group, no matter where you live or where you're from. I'm going to call it the Good Guy Clan. And hopefully it takes off and make a bunch of t-shirts, because the good guy clan is going to be about all the good guys that gets hurt, lied, cheated on, just can never be happy, can never just be in a relationship where they feel like they're wanted and loved. So it's going to be a group with just all these good guys. And guess what? All these good guys are going to be there for you guys. So hit that thumbs up and be sure to know you're loved. There's people that do care for you. I don't know you guys personally, but you know what? I love you guys. I care for you. I mean, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I mean, now I just gotta push and get the watch hours or the short views, which is not gonna be fun because I need like 3 million short views or 3,000 watch hours. And, you know, I'm not gonna go into detail or anything because I don't know what's going on. I don't know, like, what's gonna happen in the future or anything. But this is my time. I just want to be happy. I want to settle down. I want to find the one, dude. I really do. 30 years old and I still don't have kids. Never felt what it's like to have my own kid, or be married, or be happy. Not weird at all. So, last week or so, I guess since I don't know what's going on, I'm just going to say my ex got in an argument and I wound up at my brother's, blah, blah, blah. But before I left, I got a message from some random Hell's Angel dude. So I got a message from some random Hell's Angels dude. Asked me, what's my name? Where are you from? How you doing, brother? And I didn't respond because I was like, I don't want to open that can of worms. And what's even weirder is sitting here streaming, talking to you guys. A biker literally just pulled in my brother's driveway to flip around. But it gets weirder. He was wearing a bandana and his face was covered. All you could really see was sunglasses over his eyes. Tell me that's not weird. Like, I don't know what to think of that. Get a message from some Hell's Angel dude, and all of a sudden, hey, there's a biker pulling into your brother's driveway. Like, and he wasn't wearing a hat backwards or anything. It was like a full bandana, full cap, eyes blocked off, literally just like blacked out. It was freaking weird, honestly. Maybe it's time to move. I don't know what bikers would want with me. Hi. This is boring as hell. But, you know what? At least I'm streaming, so hopefully the quality isn't too bad. Crap. I was gonna see if my buddy wanted to go fishing, but my chest mount is locked in my truck. And what do you know? My brother's got the keys for it. Oh, I want to go fishing. Like, seriously, being stuck here, crap. Everybody's gone. And gone or sleeping. Yeah, I figured the quality would be crappy. It's probably because I'm not in the house. If I go in the house, it's going to be crap. If I go in the shed, it's going to be crap. Literally, I bet if I leave this spot, it's going to be crap. I dodge. Want to race? I got to dodge. Oh, sunflower. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Everyone's gone. My dad's working. Julian's out doing stuff. Stephanie and the kids are with her grandma. Travis is asleep. I'd love to be out right now making money, honestly. Can't do that here, though. The store up the road apparently doesn't hire. The town's just too far. Can't walk that far. The hell's in the bushes? Oh well, do the only thing that there is to do here. Enjoy a cold cruise light. And figure out how to make some money. Looks like I'm going to be selling my truck. Sell my truck to get some money, and I'll be in the market for a cheap car. Just not a Honda. Hondas are overrated. I don't even want a Honda anymore. I would like to have an Acura RSX. Or even this Dodge that I'm sitting in right now. I'm too afraid if I get out of this Dodge, the stream quality is going to be crap. Why would I want a Honda? They're junk. Notorious for distributors going out, O-rings going bad, seals going bad, transmissions going out. Turd burglar, it's a mud truck. Can't even afford to drive it. Well, I've driven it before. I'd probably go out and drive it right now, but I don't have the keys. Jolene does. So it's another one of those boring times. Like right now, it's almost noon and Travis is still asleep. Dad's working, so I don't know what time he gets off. Julian's out doing stuff, and I don't know when he's going to get back. But, you know, like usual, I never get asked if I want to go anywhere. I never get asked if I want to do something. Like I said, it's boring. That's all I ever do. I sit here by myself, and it looks like it's going to be that way for quite a while. Because I can't just go to Spokane and DoorDash. Spokane's too far away. No way in hell am I gonna walk 30 freaking miles to go to DoorDash. Literally, by that point, freaking hit me and throw me off the side of the road. I am not walking that far. I can't walk that far anymore. Travis. He had it in his trailer and not drinking anymore. I'm trying to figure out what to do for food. It's probably going to get to the point I pull out my pistol, and if I see a deer, I'm going to shoot that fucking deer. I don't have money. I got $1.50 left on my Crimson card. I got like $1.45 or $1.50 on my food stamp card. And I hate it here, honestly. What do you mean, hell yeah? Shoot a deer? Possibly get arrested for poaching? And I hate it here. Did you know how much this was? 12 pack, almost $17. Actually, I'll tell you. It was freaking $16.84 for a goddamn 12 pack here. Yeah, backstraps. That also just means jail time for trying to feed your family. There ain't no food here. Like when Travis wakes up, I'm half tempted to see if he can just go to his work and make us a couple burgers. I don't even know what to do either. Because even if I did want to take my truck to the store, Jolene has the keys for it. There's not a lot of gas in the Dodge. You know what I want? I want it to be time to finally just settle down and be happy with life. Not be back to sleeping in a room that's 80 degrees on top of having a sunburn. My arms are burnt, and sleeping last night was hell because my blanket's that thick. And I can't sleep without a blanket with the window open because I'll get bit to death by mosquitoes. And I wouldn't want to leave the door open because who knows if a random bear or cougar is going to jump through your door. I'm kind of getting that feeling. Part of me just thinks maybe I just need a long drive. I don't mean go to someone's house or go hang out. Anything. I mean just go be by myself. Go for a long drive. Pack up and find somewhere to camp for a week and just be alone. Why would I want a cougar? I want somebody that's not going to waste my time. If I get, I want to be in the relationship for the long haul, not just games, not just sex. I dodged. Fucking dude. And trust me, once this stream is over and it's actually up on my channel, there's a reason I went live. There's a reason why I'm sitting here talking to you guys. Because of all the videos of the bad guy getting hurt in the end and everything else, I decided, fine, I'm going to jump on it too. So I did. WeatherTech. What good is that doing if it's not taped? It's supposed to be taped up in there, dumbasses. Not just sitting loosely. Wink, wink, drink, drink. I got pictures of my truck. Maybe I should just post it right now. I don't know what to do. I feel lost, hurt, confused. I don't feel like doing anything. I want to play my game, but I can't. I'd love to stream some Apex right now, but I can't. The Wi-Fi, well, I don't even freaking know if it's on or not. It says it's got great signal, but it shows nothing. And I can't use my mobile data because if I use my mobile data, it's just going to last a day or two. Then it's right back to doing nothing. The only thing to really do is just sit here and watch that 70s show or the same WWE matches that I watched from 2022 and 2023 when it was COVID. So everybody's on a stupid computer screen. I hate that. I turn my head this way, and because of these glasses, the screen goes black. Oh, God. Okay, so last night driving back, this is funny as hell. Like, it cracked me up, even though I wasn't really in the mood to laugh. I was trying to. I was trying to be happy and just forget about everything that happened. But as my dad and I were driving back, the long drive coming from Suncrest, 9 Mile, everything. We start getting closer to the house, and in the frickin' Subaru, there's that sun strip on the top of the windshield. My dad starts coming around the corner, and he gets a glimpse of the moon, and it's green. He's like, "Holy shit! I thought I was getting ready to meet Jesus. The Bible says there's going to be a blood moon, but it didn't say anything about a green moon." I was like, "I don't recall the Bible saying anything about a green moon." I was like, "If that's the case, it's probably the zombie apocalypse, so either way, I guess I'm dead." Zombie apocalypse ever happens, people wonder what I'm going to do. Nothing. You know why? Because I ain't got nothing to fight for. If there's a swarm of zombies, I'm going to lay there and accept my fate and be like, "Take me. Turn me into a zombie." That way, the only way somebody could kill me is shoot me in the head, and if that doesn't work, chop my head off. Just picture that. Walking around all day being a zombie, not feeling pain at all. All you know is I can walk around endlessly and eat shit. Literally eat people. I know it's getting hot in this truck though. Got the windows down, but it's not helping very much because it's hot. And I ain't gonna go sit in the room because I ain't got no AC and I ain't got no fan. Otherwise, I'd be in there trying to stream my game. The only thing that's got AC is this Dodge, the house, and Travis's motorhome. Maybe my dad's room. I don't know if my dad's room's got AC. But all I know is I want to I want to be happy again. I want to settle down and actually go do stuff. I'm tired of feeling like the same person because I've been hurt and lied and cheated on in the past. I'm tired of feeling that. I want to get over that. I'm trying. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to get over it, but in the same time, it's hard. Because being me, it's not fun. I was born with syndrome, so I'm autistic. I'm not like most people that are autistic and they have issues talking or anything, which sometimes I do. I have issues. I tend to repeat myself. I tend to dwell on the little things. I get irritated easily. I get scared easily. When there's loud noises and yelling and stuff, I tend to shut down. What's up, Leon? Cheers, dude. You know what? See if this old boy still got it. How did you do it? Sorry. It's been a while. I need my buddy Matt Mosley over here. He'd teach me how to shotgun this beer again. And here soon I'm going to have to move because the sun's beating down on my arm that's already burnt and it hurts. You see, and that's what I do. I mean, it sucks being autistic and stuff because when it gets loud, you hate yelling, you hate loud noises, and you're the kind of person you can walk into a supermarket and literally hear every little bitty noise in that store, no matter how big it is. It sucks and it drives me nuts. Like the other day, I don't know what's going on with us. I don't know if I can say my girlfriend or not. But we went to Walmart and literally I was standing there in the aisle while she's looking at something and freaking it irritated me so bad. I could hear people talking. I could hear the carts going around for them collecting the food. I could hear there was like a freezer or something buzzing like no other, and it drove me insane. Like, literally, I didn't want to be in that store anymore, and I was about ready to just walk out. But that's one thing I'm trying to work on for myself to better myself is, yeah, I get irritated and I get quiet, but doesn't mean, I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't mean shut down and give up all the time. Sometimes you just gotta push through, if it makes sense. What you is? Oh, it's the garbage man, dude. Garbage man's here to sweep me off my feet. My phone's getting hot sitting here. Hold on. I'm gonna have to lock my phone for this, but I'm gonna take it out of the case, but I will be right back. Sorry, guys. Right. I'm back. That's the stupid thing, honestly. I hate it. Dude, I'm the same way. I don't think I have ADHD. Sorry, I had to wipe my screen off. I had something on it and it freaking drove me nuts. But I'm the same way. I hate standing still too long because, one, it hurts my feet really bad. I was born with severe flat feet and I never had the surgery to go get them fixed. Two, my big toe on my left foot, I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm a stubborn asshole and I won't go to the doctor to figure it out. But it feels like my big toe is partially dislocated, possibly sprained, broke, something. Standing still, I can't do it. I gotta keep moving. I gotta keep doing something. The only thing I can do that's comfortable for me is I like to sit there and stream. I like to play my games. I don't know why. I just took my phone screen off. Like I said, the signal out here is bad, so if it does lag, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why it is. It's at plus 5G right now. But if I keep cutting out, it's because it's summertime. We got a lot of campgrounds around this area, so there is a lot of people on the cell tower. And the only cell tower is actually 30 miles away. So I'm not going to get good signal all the time. The Wi-Fi is off. Like, there's no signal to the Wi-Fi at all. So if it does start cutting out, at least you can hear me, hopefully, can you? I mean, I can try and move my phone, see if that helps. It might make it worse. I don't know. It could also be my phone getting too hot because for some reason they make these stupid things for your phone to go in, but they don't think thick plastic, hot heat. It's going to get hot. Not to mention, I have a magnet on the back of it for my phone mount because it's a magnetic phone mount. And with this on my phone, it gets so hot I have to take my phone out of it. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've had to take my phone out of the case, put it in the fridge or freezer, and let it cool down because it's so hot. By taking it out of the case, I it's air. Yeah, like I was saying, being autistic sucks. It's not easy, especially when you get in a relationship with somebody that has never really dealt with somebody that's autistic. I imagine. Thanks, Leon. I appreciate the support. I'll catch you in the next stream. Be sure to subscribe, and if you wouldn't mind, like the video if you haven't already. I'm gonna try and stream for a little bit. I have nothing else to do until my buddy Travis wakes up. But I'm gonna have to put a t-shirt on, suffer out in the sun, so I'm not burning my arms anymore. Because I don't think there's any aloe vera anymore. But like I was saying, you too, man. I mean, life sucks right now. I'm not gonna lie, it sucks. But you get to that point in life where sometimes you think it's just better off to move on. Maybe it's time for you to just leave people alone. Be by yourself. Be alone. Even though it kills you inside and it drives you nuts because you don't want to be alone. You don't want the constant pain like you're a burden to everybody. You want to be around people. You want to go have fun. You want to go fishing. You want to go hunting. Or you want to go camping. Especially when you get the gut feeling that you're ready to settle down and start a life with somebody, and you want to be that team player, and you want to be a family member, and you know, that's what would be amazing right now. I'm not gonna lie. It would be so awesome to just go camping somewhere. Forget about the cell phones, forget about social media, forget about the drama and bullcrap for a few days. And all these spoiled people going out camping with motorhomes and camp trailers and stuff. That's not camping. If you wanted air conditioning, you should have stayed home. How you cool off is jump in the river or the lake, which I'm about to do, honestly. I'm about to go down to the lake and go jump in and go swimming. So if Travis wakes up, I might see if he wants to go swimming. But I don't know though, because I'm burnt. Don't really want to be in the sun. So I might actually take this party and go somewhere else where there's shade. Just sit here all day, chase the shade around. What would be so good right now is a motherfucking Atalanos burrito with some hot sauce. Sounds so good right now. And if you guys don't have like a Tony's Tacos, Rigoberto's, or Atalanos, Atalana burrito or a giant Washington burrito is about this big. Here, better size comparison. It's about that big. Pretty close. Especially when you get the giant Washington burrito. It comes with, I can't remember what all meat they put on it, but there's bacon, there's guacamole, there's French fries, a bunch of other stuff. Then I think they put some, I don't know what they put on it, but it's good. You can either get the green sauce or the red sauce, and the red sauce, whew, that'll pucker up your butthole big time. Because I believe it's habanero hot sauce. But I'm finally getting to the point that stuff don't faze me. Travis! Travis! Let's go get a burrito! I want some Atalanos in my ass. In my mouth. The sun's moving. It's about to be creeping on my arm. Get away, son. Atalana burrito or some nachos or something. Tacos. Oh my god. I would be so happy right now. So a big fat burrito or a big platter of tacos or a big platter of some good homemade nachos. Oh my god. Oh my god. Seatbelt, you're driving me fucking nuts. Dodge. What a shitty design. Oh, let's put the seat back for all the tall fuckers that can't fit up next to the steering wheel. But make it so the seatbelt doesn't move or go any higher. So you know what it does? It sits here rubbing the back of your freaking arm. Because the bottom moves with the seat, but the top doesn't. Oh my god. Oh my god. I want to go swimming. But then again, I don't. I don't want to get burnt anymore. Sleeping last night sucked. Bad. I don't think you get it. Your room is... it's like a freaking slice of paradise. You got the box fan going. You got the fan blowing on me when I'm sleeping. I'm stuck in that room with no airflow, no fan, on top of a sunburn, and I gotta cover up just so I don't get bit by mosquitoes and God knows what else. See, that's why guys don't sleep naked in the wilderness. When you're out in nature like this, that's why you don't sleep naked. Because you're probably gonna get bit by a mosquito on your pecker. Who knows? Travis! Travis! What's your name? What is your name? Fucking Ezekiel, dude. I don't know. You don't even freaking go there. Don't even tease me with that. You finally got me out of the shell where I went from sleeping in a t-shirt and shorts to actually sleeping with just my boxers on. Anybody else, I'd keep my shirt on. I'd keep my shorts on. Or my sweatpants. I hope Travis wakes up soon. I want a damn cigarette. Bad. This, yes, it helps, but it gives me heartburn. Like, bad. What am I thinking, dude? And if you guys hear music in the background, no, it's not copyright because I own no music rights. Oh, that doesn't do shit. That's why I want this Dodge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. A $10 coupon. Nice. Sorry, I just don't know what to say. I don't know if I still call you babe or what. I bet. Pissed her off. Dada's not there anymore. Hello? Hey, make me a sandwich. Neighbor, I'm gonna call you a bitch because you're a nice person. You know why? Because she woke up this morning and didn't see me on the couch. Yeah, I know. Same thing as last time. She's mad at you because I'm not there, and she's sitting there looking for me, and I'm not there. But I bet $20 on it right now, and if I'm right, you owe me $20. You video chat me, she sees my face, she's gonna go nuts. She's gonna give you that look like, Mom, let's go get him. Yeah. I know she's mad. I saw it in her eyes last night when I left. You know? I get it. That was my mistake. I'm in the wrong. I should have just went for a walk, but I didn't. I took it the wrong way. Now do you see what I was talking about? It's just the pain's just gonna get worse. Even Caroline knows who she wants there. Caroline knows who she wants around. She knows who makes you guys happy. She knows what she wants. She's a smart kid. Trust me, it sucks. You know what it's like to get hurt so much where basically you start tearing up and you tell your body to shut up. You don't feel that feeling anymore. Oh, monkey butt. Hey, she's a little monkey butt. I don't know what YouTube did, but this is totally new to the streams. Like top fans. What does that mean with top fans? Does that mean people could actually donate now or something? Yeah, yeah, monkey butt. Honestly, be glad she can't talk. Because if she could talk, she'd probably be looking at you like, what the fuck, mom? Yeah, it's little monkey butt. She wants me there because last couple nights I was always there. I was always there for her. Even when you were having your little episode, went and laid in the room, which I didn't mind. I sat out there with Caroline because I knew she was sleeping on the floor. Little monkey butt fell asleep in the corner of the couch. Or the other night going up to Tyler's for fireworks. I wanted to go up there too and watch the fireworks, but I'm not leaving the little monkey butt lay on the floor by herself. Especially how loud it is. You can't hear her cry. So that's why I decided to stay in the house. I didn't want to go watch fireworks and not know how long she's been freaking out and crying because she wants somebody there with her too. And I'm not going to wake her up for that. Yeah, she is, and she's telling you what she wants. That's why me being around, I can read her mind. I know what she wants. She wants me there. She wants me playing with her and giving her her bottle and, you know, cracking jokes, being silly. Oh my god. If it gets any freaking hotter, I'm going to force myself to walk another mile to go jump in the damn lake. Even though I just walked about 7 miles yesterday. See, that's how dedicated I am and how much you do mean to me. Because instead of you coming to me last night, I actually came to you. Even though I didn't want to walk anymore, I didn't want to carry that backpack. I forced myself to do it. Travis! Oi! You're the way bastard! Bring me a fucking cigarette now! Sorry, I had to come out. Get your wee little ass out of fucking bed, you fucking wanker. You bastard. Sit around and sleep all fucking day and can't even bring me a fucking cigarette now. Oh, for fuck's sakes, it bubbled over on me. Yeah, she smiles at you when you call her Caroline, but she smiles more at me when I call her Monkey Butt. All I gotta do is the noises. And ha, 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 I still win. Miss, I carried her for 9 months and she called me Dada within 2 months. Oh my god. Back to the land of yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Deal with your allergies. Nope. Fuck yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, so was that one. And that one. I can't do it no more. Ugh. God. I'm sitting here sweating my damn ass off, wishing I could just stir and play my game. I can't. I don't even know how much money's past due on the Wi-Fi. Otherwise, if I knew and I had the money, I'd pay it. In the meantime, I'll sit here and drink semi-cold, warm, whatever you want to call it, cerveza. And think about what I'm going to eat because I want a freaking Atalano burrito. Hi. Bye. Make me a sandwich. Asshole. And you got all the food. Shit, you're probably going to have some bomb ass meal tonight, too. You got the taquitos, you got the frickin' pizza pockets, you got all the stuff I could be munching on right now. I'm about to go in there and cook up a snake. Yeah. You know what I really wanted to do yesterday with you and the kids? I really wanted to go back to that pond or lake or whatever it is. Because you and the kids had so much fun. So did I. I enjoyed it. It was awesome. That's all I want. I want to get out more. Yeah, it's fun going to DoorDash because we get to make some money and I get we need the money, but I want that. Even though I'm not their biological father and everything else, I get it. But it was so fun to just spend time with you guys and watch Caroline just crawl around on the grass. Watch you sit there looking for four leaf clovers. You know what I did last night at the bank after everything? I sat there looking for a four leaf clover. And trust me, go to Umpqua Bank right there on the corner of State Street, right by the library. Go by the benches and sit there in the grass. There's clover everywhere. I was trying to find a four leaf clover so bad. Try this. I want a burrito. Oh my god, a Wagyu. Oh fuck, I'm a stoner. Oh my god, why did I have to think of that? So if I come back and visit, you know what we're having for dinner? You're not gonna guess it. You're not gonna get it. It's gonna be a surprise, and unless I say something, then it's not gonna be a surprise, I guess. But since it just popped in my head, I've seen Gordon Ramsay do a lot of shit with Wagyu. Wagyu steaks, Wagyu burgers. How about we mix that up? Let's do some Wagyu tacos, Wagyu burritos, or Wagyu nachos. Or instead of using chicken strips and disco fries, use Wagyu. Cut the Wagyu in strips and put it in the disco fries. Wagyu disco fries. Oh, fuck, but. Hey, go make me a sandwich. That sounds amazing right now. A Wagyu burrito. Or Wagyu taco. Or I want a Wagyu hamburger. Hold on. Guess what? Hold on. Well, apparently your surprise is still going to be there. Without me there to see your reaction of it, it's it's still on the way. So you're gonna get another surprise in the mail. Even though it says my name on it, it's for you. So hopefully you like it. God, I really want this Dodge. I want this Dodge, but it's getting hot. I'm sitting here cooking in the heat. No, I'm thinking Wagyu beef burritos or Wagyu nachos, Wagyu tacos. Oh my god. I wish I could get a Wagyu cut. Because then I do a Wagyu Wellington. I could do a Wagyu Wellington. Might have to go back to the store. All I know is what I said last night before I left. I meant it, and little monkey butt knows what she wants. Monkey butt's right. Ugh. Try this. I want a burrito. Make me a sandwich. Oh my god. I gotta move this Dodge. Ah. Ah. Oh god. Probably got busy with the kiddos. I'm not gonna get irritated. You know why? Because that's what parents do, dude. They get busy. So, I don't know. I want to figure out stuff with us. I want it to work, and I want to be together, and I know what I want. I'm, I'm just trying to think how to avoid all the arguments and everything else, because I just want to be happy. Hi. Half naked. Just kidding. I got boxers, socks, and shorts on. Not totally naked yet, but you know, guys. There you go. Okay. I've never showed my body on YouTube at all, so here it is. Now it's all over. Like I said, I'm trying to get out of my ways and quit being so self-conscious of my body and everything else. But I guess I'll probably stream later. I don't really have anything going on, and everyone's gone. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for the day, so I'll probably stream later. So, stay tuned. Much love. I love you guys. Peace.